Welcome to the new VR1 tool. For starters, we've added a handy quick guide at the bottom left. This holds key information about your VR1 headset, with setup sections, eye tracking calibration information, and much more. This is designed so you can return here if you need any help, and we can easily update it for future tool improvements. Next along the line, game guides. We've gathered a lot of feedback from power users, meaning we have lots of setup guides for specific games available. In here, you'll find popular flight and racing simulator settings, including how to set up eye tracking, the best settings to enable or disable, and best practices for each specific game or experience. Like the quick guide, we'll expand this as time goes on. And to complete the new bottom section, my favorite addition, the VR1 demo app. Let's take a look. This is our demo scene built right into the VR1 tool. You can check vital things like hand tracking, pass-through, screens, and also you can try out our one button eye tracking calibration. Second button from the left, I press it, I calibrate, and now you can clearly see eye tracking is working up and down, left and right, up and down. It even picks up, I've got astigmatism, so my eyes go wobbly, look. It even picks it up. How great is that? So yeah, a handy demo built right into the VR1 tool, just so you can check things are working as they should. The default rendering resolution is now 80%. And now we also show you what the resolution will be if you decide to use the built-in upscaling tools here. There's now 72, 90 and 120Hz display options available, but please bear in mind, the 120Hz mode is still experimental. And for those who want to control the fan speed, we've included a few options here that will dramatically increase the airflow. When using the 120Hz display mode, you will automatically use the high fan preset. We've managed to improve the microphone stability, meaning your voice should sound consistently clearer. Moving on to the programmable buttons, we've increased responsiveness, and now you can set keyboard shortcuts. Simple quick eye tracking calibration like I showed earlier. You can even disable eye tracking completely, all at a touch of a button. Our advanced section has had a beefy upgrade. We've listened to feedback to include more control over what you see, meaning you can dial in your performance even more. Here, you can set the field of view for the top and bottom vertical, meaning you can quite easily simulate wearing a racing helmet, for example. We also show the total rendered field of view at the top. Our pass-through stability and feature set has also been greatly improved, meaning it is far more efficient to run while looking much better. We've added a third mixed reality resolution option that uses the full field of view inside the VR1. But the most impressive improvement with this update is object anchoring. We've improved our placement algorithms to the point where virtual objects feel planted. This is also present inside SteamVR, where we have enabled pass-through environment when inside menus. This feels as good as it looks. Speaking of SteamVR, we've also drastically increased the warping mesh, meaning games and experiences will look even better. We've also included tracker-based motion cancellation for SimRig, added support for VRED mixed reality applications, adjusted VR view to avoid any rendering bottlenecks, added Open kneeboard compatibility, and OpenXR full support for Unity 6 and Unreal 4 to 5.5. The take home from this video is that the new VR1 tool is much more efficient, gives you finer controls, better stability, and we have worked hard with power users with specific use cases to make sure we are compatible with what people are using. With all the business and end consumer feedback, we have improved the overall experience for games like iRacing, DCS and Microsoft Flight Simulator, just to name a few, and we will continue to add support for experiences as they come along. Our team is working hard to constantly improve and reach the full potential of Somnium hardware, which, by the way, has plenty of room to grow. For the complete patch list, please see the link in the description below.